Okay, hello ladies and gentlemen on binaries, how do you do? I'm Random Broom, and tonight we are going to be watching our Pokemon Fusion playthrough because my audio settings got absolutely borked, and it turns out that my voice is drastically lower than the game audio. So, you can actually see me a little bit like here. But I am going to sit and talk through while it happens, because trust me, you don't want to hear this. So, we're going to play through at 2 times speed to sort of speed it all up, get it all through. The reason that I didn't want to just cut this entire bit is because we do like the sewers, we go see Giovanni, we go get like a oscilloscope or sylphscope. I always call it oscilloscope, but I have been corrected. It is the sylphscope. And there's also a gym battle. I'm just talking there about Manhoot. Manhoot actually turns in... Not Manhoot. Man-Owl actually turns into Prime-Owl. Prime-Owl, Primate, Mankey, evolves into Primate at level 29. I didn't know this. And then someone at work told me about this. So, that's why he's back on the team. We're just talking through a couple of the houses. It's all fairly simple stuff. I could actually... No, I can't. Cool. I thought I would be able to like move it. Ooh, there we go. I thought I'd be able to move it and you'd still be able to see me, but you can't. Yeah, I'll just put some like fancy music. So we get the coin case from the old man. We fight this lady. Down to the left there is the scientist. And the scientist gives us more fossil. Starbuck looks damn incredible. Looks actually incredible. I'm actually gonna thing this a bit so you can see it better. I'll do that. There we go. Yeah, so Starbuck actually looks incredible. And that's all they've got. They do ask me, they give me a coffee as well. A Carbos. Yeah, which I found a little weird. I don't really know what to do with it. I have it, but I don't really know what to do with it now. Yeah, so we battle him for a fossil, but he usually had, like last time, he had really hard Pokemon. Yeah, and it was the muck and the wheezing that were causing me huge problems, because they did like sludge and it would just murder everything I had, which became a huge problem later on. Yeah, we're using our Pika King. Pika King looks bossing. That is a Pokemon I would love to see. Like, oh my god, it's insane. Yeah, but that problem is that slime. That slime does a lot of damage. Yeah, there's me just complaining about... In fact, I could probably do this, actually. Give, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can make me... Hold on. This could be great. If I do that... I think yes, kind of. If I do that, maybe? It'll do. Let's do that. Yeah, so you can see me, like, complaining about how everything is, like, murdering my stuff. Kabuto is not a good Pokemon, it would turn out. I'm sure someone is going to drastically tell me otherwise. But for me, Kabuto is just not a great Pokemon. I have no idea what an Omaleep is. I don't know if that's like a Gen 2, Gen 3, or like a hybrid, a mix or something like that. I think it's a mix. I've never seen anything that looks like it. Yeah, but again, do correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. Yeah, I think we picked up the skull fossil because I'm a sucker for some skulls. Yeah, we don't have anywhere to take the skull fossil though. There is the other... Oh yeah, and we got a super splicer. Sorry, just to go completely off track. There is the fossil regen machine in the other city. I think it's in... God, I don't even know. The one before Misty. But they just gave me a super splicer, and a super splicer is really cool because it takes, if you didn't read it, it takes the highest level out of both the Pokemon and it sets the level to that. which is awesome. But apparently they're quite rare. Apparently, anyway. Yeah, they tell you to go and get more coffee. We gained cut, so we were like really trying to find out every tiny little bit. Oh yeah, I need to go back and see him for the flute. Oh, and they hide a lot of Pokeballs in the trees because the trees are like pointing a particular way and you can run behind them. Yeah, this was insanity. So Blue is there, our rival. And he's there bopping Team Rocket guards and then they run away. But then he's immediately like, oh, but you, I could also fight you. And then we start a fight. Honestly, Blue is like one of the weirdest people I think I've ever met. Both like in normal life and not in normal life. I love you, Blue, but you are a bit strange. I'm just going to get something. Come here. Yeah, I don't have much light tonight because you don't want to see this. Oh, wait. Did we not fight Blue? Oh, no. So that is the gym leader, by the way. And she comes and she helps us fight our way through the I can't remember what it's called. Like the underground bit. I can't remember what it's called. I'm so sorry. But it's the underground bit. But we run away, we heal up. In fact, I'm going to skip forwards a bit. We basically just run right the way down. We go get started. We fight some fools. The end. Yeah, the cool thing is like it makes all of them double duels, which is really fun. I'm actually just gonna hey, Lamau. Yeah, and her Pokemon, they're not like great. I do absolutely trash some of her Pokemon later on. But we did catch a Grimer, and a little later on we also managed to get a Muck, which I adore, and actually turns into quite the powerhouse of our team, I'm sorry to say. So this is a lot of just fighting grunts. The Voltzing is awesome. I like the look of the Voltzing. Yeah, Pidro actually cleans up while we're in here, to be honest. Warnix is a bit blur. But she also, the gym person, also actually helps you out a huge amount in here because she keeps healing your Pokemon. Is this the Muck that we catch? We caught quite a high level Muck. Is it you? Is it you? There was one that I complained at quite a lot because it would not get in the damn Pokeball. It took ages. Yeah, I think I tried a whole bunch of different balls at it, actually. I really did sort of ruin my bank account with Pokeballs trying to catch it. Yeah, we tried like Great Balls. The Great Ball didn't seem to do anything. It actually seemed to jump out a hell of a lot faster. I don't know why that is. If someone could please let me know in the comments, that'd be fantastic. But, you know. Yeah, we lost Pidro. But like I said, she heals you after every fight, which is awesome. Yeah, and this Muck actually turns into quite the powerhouse of our team. So I'm just going to sort of... Like, God, how many balls did we even use on this? I think so far we've used like 5 balls. Try a Love Ball. Oh yeah, Love Balls. Love Balls are weird. Apparently they work if you've got a male Pokemon and you're trying to catch a female. They get a higher chance. Or the other way around. Because Pokemon is not progressive and there's only 2 genders in Pokemon apparently. Although, I suppose there is a difference between gender and sex. So, learnt this in university. Yeah. Yeah. Which is interesting. I did get it really low and I just kept throwing Pokeballs at it. I was ready to kill it at this point. I started to just not care. You can kind of see in my face. There we go. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, we finally got our evolve. We finally got our Primal. Which was basically our, like, man owl, but angry. Yeah, and like we don't really care too much about it. We end up just smashing through. Oh my god, that Tentacate looks gross. That looks horrendous. I'm not okay with that. So we're just gonna skip this. This was actually a really good place to do some leveling, to do some just straight level grinding. Because like the enemies in here are like level 20, 25, 30. They're quite strong. And like you can just go in with like the gym leader and just batter them and then recover every time. So this would be an insane place to just go grind a hell of a lot of levels. Especially if you've got like a super effective move. They would just cane through. Yeah, Nidofang just looked like it melted. Oh no, is it Gloma? Gloma just looked like it melted. Nidofang looks kind of weird. It's weird that it has the ears and the horns and then just no legs. It would make the horn a bit strange, wouldn't it? Would make it a bit not very useful. Oh my god. So this whole like issue, this whole trap thing where you fill the water up and then you like let it back down and then you fill the water up and you let it back down. This took ages. This actually took ages. I'm going to skip through this because we just kill everything from now on. But like, I didn't realize that you could like knock these down. Yeah, didn't realize you could knock those down at all. So if we just keep moving forwards. Can I see my cursor? Oh, I can see my cursor. I can actually point to stuff. Nice. Right. I can show you what I mean. There's pieces of wood that are like hanging over the edge. Yeah, I leave because I got confused. I didn't really know where I was going. I came back down. This. You can knock that down. It took me so long to figure that out. So like I kept raising the water. I kept getting confused. And then like you can stand on it in a certain way and it'll knock it down. And then you can use it to create a bridge. But nowhere does it tell you this. You just have to keep, like, I'm full on trial and erroring here. So the water level is flooded. I keep going around. Oh, what is that, man? What is that? Disgusting. Yeah, so I finally figured out that you can knock them down. Because I managed to knock that one down. God, the Magnuma looks awesome. That looks insane. I like that a lot. It dies pretty quick. It's got sturdy though. Yeah, sturdy seems like a really overpowered move. A really overpowered trait, sorry. Yeah, so at this point I've learned that I can knock them all down. I can do like just simple things. Dear God, man, what even is? These are like the rejects from a biomed lab or something. This is how Umbrella makes demons. Like how Umbrella makes like zombies and horrendous things. Like just vile. Yeah, weird one. The grind. There we go. Did you see? Hold on. We're gonna. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Oh, what's that? What is that? That's grim. That's a Raticate and a Grimer, but my god. A Grykate. Like, honestly, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Wow, we've been going for 14 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about these fights. And then this is the last section before we get to Giovanni. Like, and also the Grittini. Ugh. It looks like it's been hit by a car, doesn't it? This is something that you see on the side of the road after it's been run over about 9 times. Not good. I do love the dit orb. Just a little smile. Just, and that's it. Yeah, but we trashed through them really easy. Oh, and then we have to go... Yeah, so then you split up. All the audio was broken on this. My voice was very low. The music was extraordinarily high and you could barely hear me. So, I have fixed it now. But, yeah, so you're watching me watch me play games. Fun. Anyway, but I didn't want to just cut them because this is the one where we fight Giovanni. And Giovanni is awful. Not a fan. Incredibly not a fan. Because he has like one Pokemon that would decimate my entire team. We don't really care about these. The Magnadrill's cool. Magnemite crossovers are always insane looking. They're always so cool. Golbat gets absolutely trashed by Warnix. Horma gets absolutely trashed by something. Doesn't really matter. Primal. Yeah, because Primal is now done. Ekans, absolute boss. Okay, right. This is the last person we fight before Giovanni. The Prime... Well, I don't know what the evolved Meowth is called. It's a Persian or something? A Perman? And an Arbok. Which, like, you know, looks pretty... It looks pretty insane. That I think that could actually be, like, an actual... It almost looks like it could be an actual animal. Does it not? Ooh. Oh, yeah, but its defense fell. Sorry, I was looking at that. I was looking at that move and I was like, maybe Zuck could recover some health. But that is not when you like when your defense is falling, it's just not worth it. I'm so sorry, but it's just not. You know? Zuck comes in to save the day. I love that it taunts me before I murder it. Okay, yeah. So, I basically bring everything back. She can't defeat... she can't defeat Giovanni. Giovanni comes to me, tells me to feel the pain. Arnix, fine, I can deal with that. It's a bit weird looking, but I can deal with that. But look at the level. The level is 32. How upsetting. You know? Warnix actually absolutely annihilates it with water moves though, which is awesome. Yeah? And then look at this BS that they bring out. It's so upsetting. Ready? You ready for this? A Haunter and what? A Genghis Khan? Kangaskhan? Khan? Yeah? Watch what it does. Dizzying Punch. Not very effective, but also almost one-shots me because it's 10 levels higher. In fact, 10 levels higher. Yeah? Yeah. I'm going to do that so you can see it better. Yeah, so I'm sort of in a bit of a hard place. But, you know, I got Pika King, I got Primal, I got Zuck. We're good. We're good. Usually, we're good. Yeah? Primal's got a whole bunch, got an array of moves all across the spectrum. Yeah? Got 70 health. Payback, not very effective. We fire punch it. It doesn't do a lot. Dizzying Punch annihilates Primal, and that's a fighting move. That must be a fighting move because it's got punch. So I'm like, oh, okay, right. Time for the big guns. Go Zuck. You're only 5 levels below. Zuck's got Ingrain, got Leech Seed. Gonna nail it. Shadow Ball almost one-shots to Zuck. Shadow Ball. I don't know where it is, but I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna use it because it does ridiculous damage. And at this point, I am in depression mode. But Pika King, pull it out the bag. You know, again, got some fighting moves. Got like fire, got electric, got poison, and got a normal move. And Chip Away is a good normal move. So I'm like, this is fine. Dizzying Punch, Almost one-shots. My electrical, I'm like, yes, I can kill it. Nope. Nope, we get absolutely trashed. Look at how sad I am. Both me and me. Super sad. Incredibly sad. Yeah, so we black out. We black out, then we go the wrong way, and we have to run through the entirety of the sewers again, with her healing my Pokemon. We then run through here, Giovanni pops up, and goes, yo! We know the moves now, but we have a full team, yeah? Have a full team! We're ready for this. Yeah? We're strategizing. Knows he's gonna water pulse it. Knows he's gonna... No, he doesn't. Cool. Pass Joe. Bit stupid, but you know, whatever. But we do it. It doesn't do a lot of damage because it's an Onyx. It's half Onyx. You know? Needs a water move. Does water move. Gets good result. Carries on with water move. Nice and simple. You know? So, Warnix trashes it. Almost a perfect... And we even get the max health out, which is great because we don't want it using it on its like Kangaskhan Haunter mix. But we're like, oh, cool. You know, we got this. And then we've got a full team ready for the next one, yeah? Full team. We even get out Zuck, and then we get hit by an acid thing. What is it? Acid spray. And it half healths us. And it half healths us. Half health my boy. But you know, he's a soldier, so we leech seed. It evades even though it's confused, and then it hurts itself. So we try again. We'll leech seed it, and it'll be fine. This will be fine, you know. No, it won't, because Zuck's dead. You know, and it was a move. It was a move. It was a calculated move, just a not great calculated move, you know? I think the idea was we were going to get Leech Seed in so we could regain some health, get Ingrain in, and then when Kangaskhan comes out, we're already healing. You know, so we don't have to worry about using moves to heal. We could just straight up Razor Leaf it. But we didn't get to do that, and now Zuck's dead. Warnix goes up a level, which is awesome. And then Hankuna is coming out. And I'm like, right, Zuck needs to come out. I just healed him. Zuck needs to come back out, like now. Because he needs to do a lot of damage to this. So I'm like, right, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to Leech Seed it. No, I'm going to get Shadow Ball and nearly die. Shadow Ball does 80% of my health. And it's not... And it's not a super effective move. How upsetting. And then I get Shadow Balled again and I die. Cool. Cool, cool. So, next to come out, I think we go Peking. We're just strategizing. Just to see. Oh no, Kabuto. Okay, at this point, we're like, right, I need to just whittle this down. We just need to whittle this down. I've got Harden, but there's no point. I won't build enough defense to survive anything. Because you see that? That's Kabuto level 30. One shot by Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball's such a move. Such an intense, horrible move. So I'm like, right, Peking. Let's pull out the big guns. We used Electro Ball, so let's use something else. But we get Dizzying Punch. And then we almost get annihilated. Thankfully, Leech Seed is going. But Chip Away didn't do anything. It didn't even affect it. Because it's a ghost type. Because of the Haunter. But look at its health. We're chipping it down. So, out comes Warnix. I know Warnix is a big, strong boy. It is a boy. Big, strong boy. So I'm like, this is going to be perfect. This is going to actually be perfect. But get Shadow Balled. I have 1 health. I Dragon Breath it because I'm like, oh, Dragon Breath must be good against Ghosts because they both don't exist. And then nothing. But Leech Seed is still going off. I'm like, cool. It must have a non-attacking move, surely. Yeah? Turns out it doesn't. And Warnix dies. Look at how upset I am. Look at how upset. Nope. 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 Look at how upset the face is. It's so bad. So then Pidro. Pidro's a girl. Pidros are strong flying lady. Yeah. No. 1 shot. 1 shot by Shadow Ball again. But look at the health. The health is gradually going down. We only have 1 Pokemon left though. So we're like, right, here we go. Angry Owl. Get out there. Have some fun. Yeah, I'm like, right, what can I do? What can I hit it with? Maybe Confusion? Confusion always helps, but it doesn't matter because Shadow Ball. Oh! Right, so Primal kills it. Awesome. Really good time. Actual incredible time. And then a Ryrus comes out. A Rhyhorn and a Lapras. So I'm like, oh god. Like, it's a water and like a rock steel type. Well, I think it's a rock type in version 1, a steel type in like version 2. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to Confusion it. Confusion must do well. Does not. Really does not. Look at how upset I am. So that's 2nd time we've lost to Giovanni. So we do a little bit of trading. And I realise that I have a big muck. And I'm like, ooh. Mucking it hard. And we've got Kabuto. Kabuto's not really doing anything for us. It always seems to die pretty quick. So I'm like, right, out comes Muck. Muck's going to be huge in this. Yeah, so boom, we got Muck. We go, we heal up all our Pokemon. Ooh. What are we doing here? I can't remember this bit. Give me a second. Oh yeah, we tried the Wonder Token thing, and it's awful. There are no good Pokemon in it, and some of them are Gen 2, which I don't like. So I just kept trading them out. I got other weird Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4 things. And we just kept getting just terrible stuff. They're probably not bad, but it's just not something I'm going to use. And then we get this, which is what our like Water Onyx is. Our Warnix is. So I'm like, oh god, this is a nightmare. So then we just start moving stuff around. We see what we've got to try and deal with the hunter, the ghost aspect of it. And I realise I have no ghost TMs. Absolutely none. So I'm like, no. So then I also didn't realise that there's an easier way to get to Giovanni for like a really long time. So you just see me going through this, just constantly going through the tunnels until we get to Giovanni. Every time. So this is what, attempt 3? Warnix. We know Warnix is going to decimate Arnix at this point with the Water Pulse. Yeah. Off goes Water Pulse. Okay, Warnix has been hit once. Yeah. Talk all you want, Joe. It's not going to help. Cool. We get the max health out. We go Water Pulse again. It's good. Warnix is getting more damage than I'd like. But kills the Arnix. Pretty simple. Yeah, we get the Zuck out early. Get the Zuck out early because we need Leech Seed. Because Leech Seed will stay there whether Zuck's there or not. So we immediately try and Leech Seed. Joe, you immediately try. There we go. Immediately try and Leech Seed, but Shadow Ball, and we nearly wiped out. And it's not even a super like, effective move, and I don't get it. So at this point, I'm like, oh god, it'd be nice if I could, like, heal him up a little bit. And, like, we've got full restores, we've got some, like, cookies and stuff that we could potentially use. At this point, we're a bit worried about it. Because dizzying punch is a bit of an issue as well. It over half helps me, which is not great. So I try and get Leech Seed, and then I just say screw it with the Ingrain. I go Razor Leaf. Do I go Razor Leaf or do I Stun Spore it? Doesn't matter. Dead anyway. Who are you going for, Joe? Who are you going for? It won't matter. I really don't think it matters. We do have our ace in the hole though, Muck. But like none of these attacks are doing a lot. Pig King gets a poison in. Well, gets a poison sting in. But Leech Seed is actually doing great here because it's reducing the health quite drastically. So at this point I'm like, right, let's just see. And we immediately die. So we get out the Muck. Right, Mucks are really good. They seem to have a lot of defense. They seem to have a lot of defense and health. So I'm like, right, Muck is coming out. And we are proved correct. And along with the Leech Seed that is still popping, we actually get something that can like take the hits. Not for very long, but it can take some hits. And it poisons. With the sludge, it's all looking pretty good right now, yeah? I don't remember if this is the time that we win this, but at this point, very excited. Come on, make a decision. It's so weird watching myself. I don't know how you lot do it. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong. Oh yeah, I went for evasiveness because I knew that it was going to die next turn. But yeah, so I was trying to make it so as Muck couldn't get hit. I had a fight with a Muck like a couple episodes back, and it kept doing the evasiveness thing, the minimize, so eventually I could hit it 1 in every like 5 times. Really not good. I'm trying to get poison to proc on it. But we also find out Ice Beam is a bit of a awkward move to deal with. Seems to do a lot of damage. We get the poison though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, and I will actually admit to it. I will sometimes watch my own videos when I'm doing cardio in the gym because I need to see them to try and make them better. This is not one of those times. This is I don't want to get rid of the footage because then you won't know where I am. So this is how we beat Giovanni. I think anyway. I can't actually remember if this actually works, but I mean we've got 3 Pokemon, they've got 1 left, so. But the Muck is now a staple. An absolute staple to the team. Unbelievable staple to the team. I might end up making one of those Kangaskhan Haunter mixes because it just did so much damage. But yeah, 3 tries and then on the 4th this happens. Incredible. And there's me just sort of celebrating. Oh, pat him on the head. Pat him on the head. Which way? It's that way. Just good boy. But yeah, the green Pokeball on the table is the Silph Scope. And I'm very excited about it. Because that means that we can go and get ourselves some Ghost Pokemon. And in Gen 1, Ghost Pokemon are incredible. Because there's not many Ghost Pokemon. I don't know if that's still going to be the case now that we can fuse, but like, Ghosts are always good. But anyway, that is basically us. We grab that. We read about the Mount Moon experiments. Oh, and it also talks about the 3 epic birds. Articuno, Zapdos, and the fire one. I can never remember. Because let's face it, it's not the cool one. But they're talking about fusing all 3 birds. That's what Team Rocket are aiming for. Because Giovanni is the head of Team Rocket. In this anyway. In this bit. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, so I'm just reading about them. Notoriously difficult. Living specimens have only been seen. We go. We leave. We're so happy about it. And say goodbye. He's saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye. We're saying goodbye, and we stop where we started. And now you know, you're all caught up. And it took, I don't know, like 20 minutes. So, catch you next time. Bye-bye.